welcome in. Just consent to the flow of energy healing as you pop in. Welcome in. Happy Monday. How is everyone feeling this Monday? Hello, Dante. Welcome in. How is your Monday? How are we feeling? Let the flow of energy start flowing straight down the middle of your body and expand. Hello, Angel. Welcome in. How are you? Hello, Sharzad. How are you doing? Welcome in. Awesome, Dante. Hello, Martina. Welcome in. As you're coming in, just consent to the flow of energy healing. Oh, it's Monday. It's only Monday. I did too. I got a call from someone at work who was asking me something, and I was like, I gotta look at the calendar. I don't even know what day it is. I'm like, what do you need and when do you need it by? Hello, Marie. How are you? I'm glad you got to pop in. So tonight's healing is going to be a bit faster paced. If you don't mind experimenting with me, I've been getting some downloads about some things. So tonight's healing is going to be a bit faster paced, and then Wednesday will be a bit slower. I'm glad you're okay, Marie. Did you, Martina? Happy Monday, Whitney. How are you? I am so sorry, Martina. Hello, Mothman Splainer. How are you? Welcome in. So tonight, this is going to be an interesting topic. I kept hearing jealousy. So jealousy doesn't have to mean just like jealous of other people, but also maybe jealous of yourself. I know that's kind of an interesting concept, and the universe always takes us to the most interesting places. So if that kind of like hit a chord, hit a nerve with me saying that, stick around and let's explore, and let's do faster paced healing. That's what I feel the call to do, to give more to you. So give you more quickly and more powerfully. So again, just sit back and relax. You don't have to do anything but consent to the flow of energy healing. Let the divine Reiki come into your body, asking divine angelic light, protect your space, protect my space. Hello, Rachel. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Monday. Thank you for consenting. Creating a protective bubble around everyone as well. Sorry, there's like a phantom hair flying around somewhere. Creating a protective bubble around you all, because it feels like some of the things that we are going to release, the bubble needs to catch, and then the bubble will take away. Not last night, but the night before, I kind of had a weird dream. Anyone else? It is still Mercury retrograde. Thank you for consenting, Pink and Bangle. Pink, I'm so sorry. I know who you are. Hello, Karen. I'm sorry. Welcome in. I just saw your email come through about your video. I hope you loved it. I put a bubble on me today. It half worked. I would try protecting more. Yes, more bubble energy to protect you. Happy Monday, Angelic. Happy Monday, Jenna. Welcome in. How are you? Hello, Erica. How are you? Welcome in. How's your Monday? So say to yourself, I ask for a divine protective bubble of Reiki to come around my energy, or to encapsulate me, to hold me. I allow this beautiful golden bubble of energy to hold me. I am safe in this space to authentically express myself. Is it Marie? So I saw you liked the post I posted. You liked the post I posted. Sounded dumb. Anyway, if you noticed how I structured, that offering is faster. So things are just happening faster in general. That's the direction we're moving. So again, we'll do fast-paced Reiki tonight. Wednesday, we'll chill a little bit more. Thank you for the follow. Is it Michi? Thank you. Welcome in. Happy Monday. I almost said Wednesday because you were talking about Wednesday. So I'm going to release some cords already. You're probably going to feel this in your stomach. I allow myself to authentically express myself. I am free to authentically feel in this protective bubble of Reiki. A creamy donut? What's a creamy donut? Is that like, it has a filling? Is that what you mean? A donut sounds good either way. I release any cords that keep me from authentically expressing myself and receiving this healing in full. Hello, Brianna. Welcome in. Thank you for consenting. How is your Monday? Also, that comment just reminded me I need to get more honey for my tea. Thank you for the follow, person 13. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Ooh, I'm already immediately feeling a pull to the tummy, so you may feel quite a bit of flame start to gather in the tummy as we explore this topic of jealousy that I kept hearing it so loudly. So, we're going to see where this takes us, but I feel like it has a lot more, sorry, there's a hair still stuck to me. It has a lot more to do with internal jealousy, so let's dive in. You know what? Some people are probably gonna be like, thank you, Just C, for the heart me. I don't go to Dunkin' Donuts. I don't go to any coffee shops, nothing, no donut shops, nothing. I just don't do it. People up here love Dunkin', and I'm like, well, you know me, I don't really drink coffee anyway. I allow myself to have a matcha every now and then because I love matcha, but the caffeine makes me feel like I'm losing my marbles. We don't vibe. All right, so going deeper into the stomach already. Ooh, we are creating a beautiful, bright, sunny light within the tummy, so you can literally envision this bright, sunny light. It is shining light on all of the things that have been hiding in the shadows within your subconscious, within your energy that you have been afraid to confront because they have appeared worse than they are. So let me say that again. They have appeared worse than they actually are. Thank you for the follow. Is it Andreese? Welcome in. First pumpkin spice latte of the season. I've never had a pumpkin spice latte. Same, I avoid caffeine in general. Because you guys, most of you probably know the story when I almost died, or felt like I was dying from one of the, oh my gosh, Panera Bread charged lemonades. A couple people actually did die. Someone got the lemonade for me not knowing it was caffeinated, and I drank it all not knowing it was caffeinated, so that's what happened. Thank you, Nellers, for the follow. Thank you for sharing, Sharzad. Hot cider, yes, that's my jam. Yeah, so I had literally like, I don't know, over 200 or right at 200 milligrams of caffeine, something ridiculous, and like the Heart Association recommendation is like 200 milligrams for the day. All right, so building this bright sunny light within the stomach. Just let this burn for a bit, but it's a good burn, it's a good heat. I allow myself to see what I had been fearing. So it feels like you had been seeing yourself as a lot smaller than you actually are. So allow this small version of you to walk forward. I see us kind of all in a desert with the sun shining, and this small version of you is walking forward. We ask them to come forward, and we are going to beam love to them. So you can literally raise your hands in your mind's eye and beam love to them. I need to avoid sugar, Angelic. I really do. I'm addicted to sugar. Beaming love to this version of ourselves that we thought was small. So again, they're not actually small, but we created this image in our mind, we created this image in our energy that they are small. Irene, welcome in. Happy Monday. How are you? Are you ready for tomorrow? Sorry, my hair is still a little wet, so it's sticking to me. It's like a sauna up here. All the like heat and moisture. I beam love to this version of myself and I let them grow. Literally, beam love to this version of yourself and watch them grow. Oh wow, Angelic. I am good. How are you doing, Irene? How are you feeling? So things are intensifying, Irene, by the way. So things are going to move faster in sessions. Just a heads up. I came in consenting and walked away. Did you walk away from your phone? Hello, Jennifer. Welcome in. How are you? Good. Thank you. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I allow myself to see and understand that any jealousy that I was having was coming from this created version of myself. So I thought that I was smaller. let that resonate in your energy. Like the jealousy was just coming from something that had been created and wasn't true. Hello, Bruce. Welcome in. Happy Monday. How are you? And just like that, jealousy starts to shatter when we start to understand that it was nothing more than a creation. Does that make sense? It was nothing more than something we had dreamed up. And let that go. Let's go back down into the body. Thank you for the heart puff, Sarah. Sending more support down into the body with Reiki. Because again, since we're working fast, this may make you kind of vibrate a little bit. So send more Reiki support. And I really hope TikTok lets me download this one so I can upload this. I couldn't get the other two to download from last week. I don't know what's going on with my Creator Center. And again, if you're just popping in, just consent to the flow of Reiki energy. And thank you all already for almost 4,000 likes in like 10 minutes. Holy cow. Again, you are in a bubble, a golden bubble of Reiki. You are safe, you are held, you are secure. You are free to authentically express yourself. You are free to fully feel any emotion, and the emotion is validated. Someone really needs to hear that. The emotion is validated in this space. If you are feeling it, it is validated. Now, validated doesn't necessarily mean, so how we were just talking about, we had created a vision in our minds of ourselves that wasn't true. So now that doesn't mean that the emotion was necessarily, I don't want to say true, but I guess it doesn't match the situation quite right. Do you get what I mean? But it still needs to be validated because you are feeling it. And we need to dive into why you are feeling it and what we can do to energetically untangle that feeling. You get what I mean? Getting a little ethereal here. But I told you we were going to be working faster now. I do think that maybe something isn't, though. It should be. I see less and less healing sessions. Really? Huh. Thank you, Zoe. I'm so glad you found your way in. Welcome in. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, of course here. I post a lot more offerings on Instagram and Facebook. I have an offering up right now on Facebook for just 2 people. 2 brave souls. So if you want to go check that out, read more about it, link is in the bio. And we are here twice a week to do free collective healings. And of course, if we have full moons and new moons, then we'll be here as well for the candle ceremonies. Welcome in, Brittany. How are you? Thank you for the follow, Zoe. You are safe, you are protected in this Reiki bubble. It is warm, it is sparkling, it is divine, it is electric. Thank you for the follow, Miss Brand New. Welcome in. How are you? Angelic man, we gotta do something about that. What should we do? What can't we do? Thank you all for 5,000 likes already. Hello, Miss Brand New. How are you? Welcome in. Clearing some energetic clouds. Ooh, I just hit my light. Clearing some energetic clouds and some fogginess so that you can see clearly. Going into your stomach, drawing the power symbol, reinforcing that warmth, reinforcing that safety, reinforcing your internal strength to push through this healing, to get what you need from the universe in this healing. Hello, Mystical. Welcome in. How are you? Again, this healing, this divine channeling, this Reiki channeling is never going to give you more than you can handle. It is going to give you exactly what you need. Thank you for the follow, Haley. Welcome in. Ooh, where do we need to go now? I'm feeling in the heart, and I'm feeling like some crying. I see some crying. So we still have some residual energy from this small, no. This is separate. It is from the child in you. some crying from the child in you. It needs support. The child in you needs support. So let's send them support and warmth and healing. Oh, Jessica. And also, I was just saying, your feeling is validated. Whatever you feel in this session is validated. So let the universe validate how you're feeling to help you calm down. And I might sneeze. Hang on. Maybe not. Oh, maybe. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. Anyway. Sending love to this child within your heart. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Hello, Yarvison. How are you? Welcome in. I validate and see that the child in me didn't get the support that they needed and wanted. Thank you for the heart, me, Leela. Welcome in. How are you? Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, Jessica. That's not okay. I am so sorry. Completely understand and validate that for you. So sending the love and understanding to the child in your heart that didn't feel like they got the validation they needed as they grew. I am good. Thank you for asking. We're doing something a little bit different tonight. We're working a bit faster, and then on Wednesday I feel like we'll probably be more chill. But I just feel like we need to kick things up a notch, because things are being kicked up a notch in my personal sessions, in my group sessions, in my own healings I have done on me. So we're kicking it up a notch here, if you don't mind trying this out with me for a bit. Sending this child strength now. Absolutely, Jessica. Yes. Hello, Melissa. Welcome in. How's your Monday? Yes, Angelic. Everything is just ramping up. We're shooting for the stars. I mean, we always have been, but now it's with even more intensity. So I want these healings that we do on here, they're going to be ramped up. They are going to be, again, more like something I would have done in the past with you in like a one-on-one or a group session. We're doing that here, and then you're getting 100 times more in the healings that I do personally now. That's where we're going. It's what I feel called to do. So let's do it. So think about the progress you've already made here prior to this. Think about what you can do now. We need to hold this child some more. And I want you to give this child words of encouragement. So this child is your inner child. You're speaking to yourself as a child. Give them words of encouragement and help them pick their shoulders up and stand taller. So tell yourself the things that you wanted to hear, what you needed to hear, what you had hoped to hear. And some tears may flow through this. Let them flow. Thank you, Irene. I am so glad you love them, and I am so honored to keep working with you. I am so excited to keep working with you. I love it. I love like the feistiness. I love the fun that we have. They're awesome. I love our sessions. Hello, Tatiana. Welcome in. How are you? Happy Monday. And again, if you're just popping in, just consent to the flow of energy healing. And the cats. I love the cats. They help us so much. What would you say to yourself? And I feel like some of you maybe need to say it in the chat. Maybe you need some support behind it, some validation behind it. What would you say to your child self that you wished would have been said to you? What validation did you want? Say that to your child self and help them again pick up their shoulders and stand tall and wipe their tears away. Hello, Erin. Welcome in. Happy Monday. How are you? Same. Like I yawn pretty heavily in energy healing too. Like I have been holding in a yawn for a minute. Would you tell yourself, I'm literally hearing, I just wish I would have been told, good job. Tell your child self, good job. You wished someone would have just comforted you when you were crying versus kind of like turning away or pushing you off. Comfort your crying self right now. You are worthy, inner child. Yes, yes. And I feel like maybe just a tiny bit of embarrassment to tell yourself these things. Let's release that. Releasing embarrassment to openly express yourself. And it's understandable if you didn't have other people openly expressing themselves with you, or at least not in a healthy way. I get where that is coming from, so that is validated, but you are safe to express yourself freely right here. You are safe, you are seen, you matter. I am proud of you. You did a good job. Yes, angelic. Thank you for the finger heart, Sarah. The root. For many of you, the root of the jealousy just came through. I was like, this feels internal. This doesn't really feel so external. Like, really jealous of other people. Truly, the root of the jealousy is not having that inner support. Feeling like you missed out on that support. Feel like you missed out on that nourishment and being held in that way as a child. Sending lots of golden light and bright pink unconditional loving light to the child. I use my ancestor who is a protector to help me heal my inner child. I ask him to hold me when I have trouble sleeping. Jessica, that is beautiful. So again, you are validated here. Again, this felt like more internal jealousy. Like, why couldn't I get that? Does that make sense? Like, I know jealousy may seem like a strange word because normally jealousy has something to do with reflecting that onto other people. But it's like why was I not good enough to get what I needed? Yeah, like mad at yourself too. Hello, Lauren, how are you? Happy Monday. I was just telling everyone we're kind of kicking things up a notch in here. We're going to work a bit faster tonight. On Wednesday we'll be a bit more chill, but we're going to the root of some topics real fast tonight. Jealous that the universe gave what you were looking for to other people. Oh, and almost jealous like, I'm going to try to explain this the best way I can. Like, why didn't my parents or parental figures feel bad like I did? I feel jealous that they didn't feel bad like I did, or I perceived that they didn't feel bad like I did. Not good enough to get the validation exactly. Oh, Lauren, I hope you start feeling better. Wait, you didn't do what, Bandit? What did you do? Hang on, I gotta unstick my hair from my head again because my hair's still a little bit damp. It feels like I have like the rainforest on my head. It's like so hot and humid. Thank you for sharing, Mystical. So validating those feelings, validating feeling mad, validating feeling jealous, validating the anger you may feel towards yourself and to your parents or parental figures who didn't seem to care. Validating that for you, and we allow it to release. We allow it to release, and we watch this small version of you. We watch this childlike version of you stand up taller, and we watch the tears start to dry as they stand in this divine light. I had asked my mom why she never told me I did a good job or why she was proud of me. Anger and loneliness, yes, Shannon, that is validated here. And you stand in divine light, and your inner child starts to stand taller. And the tears start to, lessen their flow. They start to dry. I feel jealous sometimes of my friends who are all married and have kids and long for that. Lauren. Yes, release, Sophia. Angelic, and if you had another part of your comment coming through, I haven't seen it yet. I hope TikTok is not blocking you. Ooh, and I feel like a sharpness wanting to come out of the chest. So if you're feeling like a sharpness, like a tug, I literally see like this steel rod, but it's pointy at the end. What is this thing? It's like a, I don't know, some kind of tool. Kind of like a construction thing. I can't think of the name, but it's like a long steel rod and it comes to like a point. So it's like flat on each side, but then it's like almost like the end of a screwdriver, sort of, is what it looks like. So let this come out of the chest. Thank you for the follow, Whitney. Welcome in. Thank you for consenting, BB. Let this steel rod of pain leave the chest. We're gently pulling it out for you. You no longer have to carry this. Not quite rebar. It's like bigger, almost like crowbar size, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe it is some type of rebar, but to me it's like more like a crowbar looking thing. Thank you, PS. Wait, you called off what, Lauren? Wait. And have kids so bad I've dreamed of it. I called it. Wait, did I miss something, Lauren? I don't know if I missed a comment. Oh, Lauren. But if it was the right decision for you, it needed to be done. Sometimes people do get stuck in that where they're like, they want the end goal so badly that they miss the steps and the experience along the way. And so they'll take the first thing that they think is going to help them meet their end goal. So like, you know, for instance, wanting to be married and have kids, or they're not really like looking at the person. You get what I mean? Like they're just looking at what they can do with them. Like, are they good enough to hold this place? You know what I mean? And like, that's a massive thing to tie yourself to have a child with someone. So that's something that really needs to be carefully considered. I know you don't need me to tell you that. You all know how big of a decision it is. But don't let the fear of like being alone or not having the kids push you into the arms of a relationship that really isn't the right one for you, or into the arms of a person who really isn't going to be the parent, the co-parent that you need them to be. Yes, had to decentralize needing a relationship and focus on yourself. Exactly. Thank you for the follow, Sarah. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow, PS. And now let's just settle with some Reiki for a moment. Ooh, we pulled a big chunk of pain out of the chest, so I really want to fill that space. Rejection is redirection. Exactly. Exactly. He would have been a terrible dad, and I only want my kids to have the best. Exactly, Lauren. Exactly. Filling that space in your heart where we pulled out that giant chunk of metal. Just let yourself feel peace, feel serene. Let yourself relax here. Transport yourself to a body of water, your favorite body of water, beach, lake, river, whatever it is, it doesn't matter, but water. And let yourself sit there in peace for a moment. Sarah, what in the world? Too funny. I made a mistake of having kids with my husband and marrying him. Oh, P.S. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I feel more wanting to release into this bubble. Let them out, let things release. Again, validating how you're feeling. Validate the emotion that you're feeling and then let it float right out of your butt. Out of your buddy? Weird. Was that a slip? I don't know. Out of your body and attached to the bubble. I finally stopped looking for love in all the wrong places, and then I was found by someone who loves me more truly. Aw, Dante. Hello, CJ. How are you? How's your Monday? Aw, Lauren, I'm so sorry. I've been there, done that, threw away the t-shirt, didn't want it anymore. But But then there are grandparents who don't want to be grandparents. Yes, Bandit. I was so lucky to have, well, they were actually my great-grandparents because my maternal grandmother passed before I was even a thought in the world. And then my biological, did I say paternal? I meant maternal. Maternal grandfather had his own issues and is still off doing his own thing. But anyway, I had great grandparents that stepped in and were the best ever. Like, I spent almost every weekend with them. I was very lucky to have that kind of support in my life. So tonight is about releasing jealousy, and what it was actually tied to was our inner child not getting the validation and support and the love and the words that they were needing, like kind of that jealousy that the universe didn't give that to us, and mad at like our parental figures that they didn't seem to feel bad about what they were doing to us. So that is the way in which we have released it, and we're going to continue to release a bit more here, but we're working faster tonight. Oh, Lauren, beneficial since May. Dante, that is incredible. My dad would have been a fantastic grandfather. Oh, Bandit. I am so sorry that she doesn't get to know him here. I am so sorry. But he will definitely still be around. CJ, yes. I'm so glad he made it in. My grandpa was really there when I needed him. I don't even think he even knew. Angelic. Lauren, that is awesome. I'm glad you have that kind of support in him. My great-grandfather raised, of course, my grandmother, then my mother, and then helped raise me until I was about 12. So he raised 3 generations of women. He was the ultimate like girl dad, grandpa, took care of everyone. He was the ultimate provider. Massive shoes to fill with that man. Thank you for the follow, Jodale. Welcome in. How are you? I didn't even leave my house to meet him. He was Dante. I love that. When it works out like that, I didn't even have to go anywhere. Hello, Jada. Welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. How are you? Oh no, Lauren. Oh no. Oh, Angelic, I love that. Sadly, my mom constantly left and dad wasn't stable enough. Oh, CJ, I am so sorry. So again, I want everyone, if you're just popping in, to envision a bubble of Reiki around you. So this beautiful, golden, sparkling, warm bubble. And your feelings are validated about whatever you felt in your childhood. If you were angry, if you were jealous, if you're mad. I already said angry and mad are the same. Whatever you're feeling, let that out and let it come out of your body and attach to the bubble, and the bubble dissipates these feelings. CJ, I am so sorry. Definitely holding space for you. I allow this anger and jealousy to leave my body, and I allow, ooh, it looks kind of like a, what do you call a purplish blue? The name is escaping me for the color. Anyway, a purplish blue light coming in from the universe. The universe is filling you with validation, and yeah, kind of like indigo, but a little bit lighter. Kind of like a more lighter, go lighter, like more pastel-y. Something like that. We're in the right range anyway. Allow this light to fill your body, and it is the warmth. Periwinkle, maybe that's it. Periwinkle. I was gonna say that, like, I don't know. So allow this light to fill your body, and the universe is sending you the understanding and the support that you didn't feel that you have had, didn't feel that you had back then. Let it come in now. You are supported by the universe, and the universe is going to guide you forward, and the universe is going to give you the validation that you seek. It's also going to give you the lessons that you seek, or maybe don't quite consciously seek. It's going to give you those as well, all as an act of love. Thank you for the follow, Awakened Professor. Welcome in. It is going to give you all of these things. And take a big deep breath in, especially down into the upper part of your stomach. Breathe in. Breathe out. And watch as just like energetic junk leaves your mouth. I see like a bunch of gray, just shapes and like dust balls leaving everyone's mouth. I am so sorry, CJ. There it is. Oh my gosh. What do I think of when I think of the word periwinkle? I don't know. Oh, Lauren, I completely understand. So take another big deep breath in, gathering up all the junk that has loosened up. Breathe in. Breathe out. What do you see? What color, what texture is it as this junk leaves your body now? Erin, I have been there. I understand that. But being here, working with us here, working with me one-on-one in group sessions, that will absolutely help. I have been there, so I think that's why you were drawn here. I understand that feeling. Ooh, lilac. A crayon color. I think of a little man as a fairy. Did you, Lauren? I love it. Purplish blue. That is so interesting. Me and my friend were wondering what was going on because a lot of stuff was coming up. Mystical, there you go. Literally, I keep seeing it as like a bunch of dust bunnies. It's just like, you know, we're cleaning out the cobwebs, we're dusting, you know, we're doing the spring cleaning when you find all the dust that's in all the crevices. That's what we're doing here. So take another big deep breath in. Breathe out. What does it look like? What texture is it? Are you seeing dust bunnies like I am? It just looks so dusty. It's too funny. And now bringing light into the space that we have cleared. Exactly, Bandit. It is not. It will wear you down. It will wear you out. It will make you sick. Thank you, the Driftless Shaman, for the follow. Welcome in. And thank you all for liking and sharing. Thank you for being here and trusting this faster paced healing tonight, trusting this new thing that we're trying out, because again, the calling here is to elevate, to blossom our souls, to align with our paths. So we're working faster. We're doing what Spirit is asking us to do. Like, that is the mission. Hello, Cassidy. Welcome in. How are you? Thank you for the follow, Leroy. Welcome in. My cousin's name is Leroy. I haven't heard that in a long time. Or I don't know many other people whose name is Leroy. Reiki in the shower. Oh, I love that, Jenna. I love it. Took me a bunch of modalities in combination with therapy to heal it. Yes, I am a big proponent of doing it all. Well, maybe not everything all at once. Like, you know, do one thing, maybe layer on another thing, then maybe layer on another thing. Sometimes you'll put some things to the side and just focus on this. But I'm definitely a proponent of trying as many things as you need to try, because there's not just like one singular answer to everything, right? Oh, Lauren, I am so sorry. Definitely sending healing through everyone's body if you're having any pain anywhere. Jenna, I love it. Cleansing, and like literally the physical act of cleansing is also energetic work. Oh, Cassidy, I am so sorry. Definitely holding space for you. Remember what we said last week, like grief it's a strange process and everyone's stages look a bit different. So just hold space for wherever you at and however your stages go. I've heard of Bad Leroy Brown. Yes, I love that song. Give me Deb the Green Witch, thank you for sharing the live. Hello, Carolina girl. I'm good. How are you? Felt like I was going through puberty all over again. Oh my gosh, Lauren, what in the world? Aw, thank you, Jenna. I hope everyone is too. I hope you are enjoying the faster pace work. Again, that's where I'm being called. That's what I'm feeling that we do here now. So I hope you enjoy the change and we elevate and we expand and we blossom together even more. Ooh, I want to go back into the heart, but now I want to give just you some unconditional love as you are right now in this moment. So I literally just see a heart, a red heart in the chest, and I just want to fill it with unconditional love. Thank you for sharing that, Carolina girl. Thank you so much. Yes, heart work. Thank you so much, Carolina girl. Then I woke up and got sick. It was almost like morning sickness. Wow. I almost feel like what's happening is kind of energetic too. Like some things are clearing out, some things are like elevating. So I give you unconditional love as you are, as you exist here and now. Thank you for the finger heart, Cassidy. Or the finger hearts. Thank you. You are loved unconditionally by the universe as you exist now. And I keep saying as you exist now. And I think that's because some of you are like, I need to still change. I need to still fix something. And no, like, that doesn't mean you don't have work to do, but like you don't have to do that work in order to be loved or lovable, especially by the universe. Thank you for the follow, Belinda. Welcome in. Yes, an energy hug. I love that. Hello, Sarah. Welcome in. How was your Monday? Good grief, Lauren. Hello, Morgan. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for consenting, Sarah. So you are loved, especially by the universe right now. So maybe you've been feeling down on your luck. You're like, things aren't really going how I had hoped. That doesn't mean that the universe doesn't love you. Sometimes things just, are kind of hot garbage for a minute, especially when you're on this healing journey. There are lots of ups and downs. Healing is not linear. So we, go through periods of, not so great things happening because there's lessons to learn. There's things that we need to shift before we move forward. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I love that. Oh, Belinda, that is awesome. Nice to meet you too. Welcome in. Thank you for sharing that, Carolina girl. Thank you. And thank you all again for being here, for doing so. Look at the likes, 111. Well, now it's 112, but it was 111. Thank you all for being here and doing something for yourself and embracing the faster paced work we're doing tonight. And then we'll be a little bit more chill on Wednesday. Oh, absolutely, Sarah. Absolutely. Thank you for the follow, Wildflowers. Wildflowers Grow. Welcome in. So sending any energy for nervousness and especially unconditional love. Again, you are loved as you are now by the universe. So I kind of like to think of the universe as, it's really, so when I'm speaking of the universe, I'm speaking of like literally like the fabric of the universe itself. And of course, everything that encapsulates it, because we are all literally entangled in one. But when I'm speaking about the universe in this context, literally the overall expansive universe, it is alive. It is non-judgmental. It holds no judgment of you. However, it is going to let lessons flow that need to flow. It's not going to prevent something that isn't needed, to phrase it that way. You get what I mean? Welcome in. Thank you, Lauren. So the universe has no ill intent towards you, but it's also not going to stop things that are going to help you grow. Reiki can absolutely help with that. So just consent to the flow of energy healing. We have Reiki flowing. We have my divine channel open to guide us where we need to go in this healing. And of course, angelic healing happening as well. All of it combined together. Hello, homebody, welcome in. So Sarah, yes, what we have been working on, and we worked really quickly, but we're still going to do a little bit more work. We were working on jealousy. However, the root of the jealousy was coming from the inner child, kind of feeling jealous that the universe did not give a lot of people in here, because again, we work on a collective scale. Thank you for the heart puffs, Cassidy, that they didn't get the support that they needed, the words that they needed from their parents or parental figures, the people who were raising them, and kind of releasing anger towards these people that they had, for not, I can't talk tonight, releasing anger that we had towards these people because we perceived that they really didn't feel bad about what they were doing to us. So we were attacking or going about healing this concept of jealousy in that way. And then sending unconditional love to your child self, sending unconditional love to you as you exist now. Thank you, Bandit. Yes, let me actually pin that. Thank you for consenting. Is it Tamish or Tamish? And don't forget to hydrate. It's literally like a workout. So our lives are going to start moving a bit faster. I kept hearing from Spirit on Mondays will work faster. On Wednesdays, I cannot talk tonight. Jeez, the full moon energy is gone. Why is this happening? On Wednesdays, we'll chill a bit more for the most part. So again, Mondays will work faster. Good. I had to talk with the universe and told it I will no longer need lessons through the shame and punishment. Oh, angelic. By the way, if you feel so inclined, I just feel called to announce it on my Facebook, and I'll eventually announce it here and on Instagram, probably later tonight on Instagram for sure. I have a space opening for 2 people. Really, Sarah? That is incredible. Yeah, doesn't it, Cassidy? Monday night just feels like it should be faster. For 2 people to expand and step into your intuitive space where you find your soul alignment. You can read more about that package on my Facebook. Link is in the bio. Again, I'll go into more detail on it later, but if you just immediately kind of feel like, oh, what's in that? What does that mean? I'm curious. Link in the bio on my Facebook. I'm looking for 2 people only. We will work in an intimate group setting, but you will also have separate check-ins and energy healings channeled to you through Telegram. This will be 5 fast-paced healings. And again, if you want to check that out, it's on my Facebook as of now. And if you've never worked in a more intimate group, you're missing out on some incredible developments. You literally get the support, the energetic support of the other person and their guides, and you also can accept the pieces of their healing that you need that maybe you didn't even realize you need. You start to blow open the doors of your subconscious, not unconscious, your subconscious that you didn't realize that were maybe stuck because, again, they're in the subconscious through witnessing the other person's healing. So I have been doing a lot of my own personal healings in groups with other people, so like energetic healing that's being done to me, and it's so incredible. So again, if you want to head over to Facebook and check that out, it is on there now. Just felt like I needed to mention that for someone in here. I feel like one person is looking for a lot of emotional development, independence, connection, romantic and platonic connection, and someone's looking for more expansion career-wise. So I feel like that is the pairing that is calling to me, that is calling to this working. So if that sounds like you, you can also send me a message here since we talked about it here tonight. Ooh, okay. A bit more heart work I'm feeling. Oh, so angelic, the posting is in my Facebook group as well as on my public page. So you can be my friend on Facebook, everything's public. And then if you want to join the private Facebook group, the link, it just takes you to the group, but you just click join and it asks you to answer a couple of questions like, do you consent to the group rules, basically, how did you find me, and then I'll let you in. My name is Carolyn Spear on Facebook, and Spear is with 2 E's. And then of course my face is my profile picture, and then Star Bloom Healing is my logo in the back. You're welcome, Angel. Did you, Cassidy? I love it. Is that the pain I was feeling in my chest? Is that just what you needed to let go of? Was just a burp? Oh my God, hilarious. So hang on, I think that was your burp. I actually want to move down into the root chakra. Oh, Sarah, I love that. Wait, for the burp, was it you too? Is that what you meant? It just hit me. Upper back, shoulders, and neck. Oh my goodness, yeah. We'll work back up there. So let's go into the root chakra for a minute. I really want to instill some confidence and stability. The root chakra is, think of it as like your stabilizing point, your root of your the base of your tree. This is where you feel safe and secure. So I really want to instill that and put that in you right now. Hello, the Collective Protective. Welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so sorry it's been heavy and exhausting. You burped earlier too. On one hand, I'd love to do this, but on the other hand, I've given up on Sharzad. No, you saw what happened putting yourself out there on Facebook. Not Facebook, on TikTok and on Instagram. You do not give up. Don't do that. Don't do it, Sharzad. You have bigger purpose. Oh, Sarah, we're definitely going to go back into the heart for sure. Thank you for the follow, Jules. Welcome in. Oh, Sarah, I am so sorry. Dante, I think I just saw a message come through. Thank you. I'll try to remember to check that ASAP. So grounding and putting stabilizing energy into that root chakra, I literally want you to envision the red root chakra bright and burning. Ooh, and I'm literally seeing a spiral. You've got it, Sharzad. You got it. I feel like there is a bit more of a hump to get over, but you're going to do it. There's going to be a breath of fresh air. Don't give up. Thank you, everyone, for 14,000 likes. I just saw that. Thank you. You can't find me, Erin? What in the world? If you go to the link in my bio, there should be a link that says Let's Be Facebook Friends, and it should take you right there. It should take you right to the page. That's so weird. You put so much work in to get to where you are now. Exactly. Don't throw in the towel. I promise you, I have been there where I felt like I'm like, just what's the point? Because progress didn't feel like it was coming fast enough. And I can tell you most of the time there's a reason that you feel stuck and you're not progressing. And it's not because you're not actually making progress. You are. It's because there are more foundations that need to be built. There are more things that need to be untangled because you're not quite ready, not just you in general, but like anyone, even myself at one point. You're not quite ready to hold all of the space, all of the things that are coming in. More space and more capacity needs to be built within. Does that make sense? So it's not that you're not progressing. It's just that if it all comes in at once, you're going to be like, holy fuck, and you're not going to know what to do with it. And then it's really going to crumble. Oh, I'm glad you needed to hear it. Yes. So don't give up just because everything's not happening fast. You see how there's some people, like everything does seem to come in at once? It's because they had the space for it. It's because they were ready for it. And again, that doesn't make them better. That doesn't make them more healed. It's just what it was, you know? We all work at our own pace. I love that, Angelic. Thank you for consenting, Belinda. Yes, it looks different on everyone. So again, building a foundation in that solar, I did say solar, in that root chakra, and this may make you burp, it's gonna make me burp. Maybe burp again. You may burp a lot, you may cry a lot during these healings. A lot of things may happen. I am safe within my body, I am safe within my energy, I am rooted into the earth, and the earth has my back. My name is Carolyn Spear. Here, I'll type it. Da, 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 da. That's my name on Facebook. I am rooted into the earth and I am safe. I am calm. I will not falter. I will not fail. I will not fall over. Interesting. Planting more energetic roots into the earth. You are safe to expand. I feel like some of you feel like, whoa, there's a lot of danger. And I know someone had expressed that. I had been there, done that too. That's where I started my healing journey. Oh no, you're okay, Erin. Yes, even in darkness, you can still move a foot forward, and you will. Expansion is safe. Expansion is safe. Ooh, hang on, I have to do the puzzle piece real quick. Because again, it's tied to, well, if I go out and do this, and if I go out and do that, what if I fail? What if I fall? So we're going to let those thoughts go right here. Instead of thinking first about what could go wrong, let's first think about what could go right. There's a really fine balance between being realistic about the things that could happen, but then being so, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but, focusing too much on what could go wrong and, pulling yourself down into despair. Like, it's such a fine balance. So of course we want to be realistic, but you also need to at the same time, let yourself be excited. Let yourself dream about what success could look like and feel like. I fell last year, Lord. Oh my goodness, were you okay? Exactly. What if you succeed? What if it works? Yes, fear disables us. And as you heal, it doesn't mean you won't ever have a moment of fear again, but you will be able to be like, I get why I'm scared. I get why I'm anxious, and I'm going to work right over it. I'm going to work right through it. Yes, do not let your fears blind you. Oh, Lord, no more. We are doing that no more. You are stable and you are safe to dream. You are safe to branch out bigger. You are safe to do the thing that scares you. You are safe to have an experience that could be bigger than you've ever imagined. I love that, Angelic. We need to talk about that. Being successful does entail being a little delulu. And you're probably like, Carolyn, you just said be realistic. Yes. But again, there's a fine balance. Thank you for the galaxy, Dylan. Welcome in. How are you? But there is a fine balance between having that realism and being a little delulu about achieving great things. Again, you have to be able to hold capacity for what could be. You have to be able to dream big. You have to be able to have these ideas that no one else is willing to have or entertains having in order to create and be successful. I'm preaching at you a little bit, but that's what happens here sometimes as we preach. So again, there is a fine balance between, okay, let me look at the realistic part of this, make sure that I don't do something that could, destroy me, but also, what can I dream up? Because from dreams comes the ideas. Yes, you have to see the huge picture and believe in it. Exactly. You all get what I'm saying. I don't have to preach at you, but I feel like someone or someone's in here needed to hear that. So there you go. My therapist says, if you're thinking about the what ifs, then what if it goes right? I love that, Coda. My cousin is the one I saw last year. She's clumsy too. I am too. I run into walls all the time. I don't know. It's the Tinkerbell effect in the world of manifestation. I love that. So again, let's ground you a little bit more so that you also feel safe to have those bigger dreams. You are safe to have those bigger dreams. The world is not going to fall apart if you just dream, okay? Dreaming isn't going to cause things to fall apart. That was really specific. Who is that for? Because that wasn't just like a really general thing. That was like someone feels like the world's going to fall apart even if they just dream about something big. It's not going to. Aw, Lady Overcoming. Take that in. Take it in. Planting more tree roots, and I keep seeing this beautiful spiral in everyone's root chakra. Aw, Emmy. Aaron's like, challenge accepted. Yes. You are safe and you are secure and your energy is safe to expand. 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 Good grief. How do we all feel about the fast-paced work tonight? Was it not a little crazy, but amazing? Holy cow. I feel like we just did like a month's work in an hour. I need to move, but the wearer is getting in the way. Interesting. Good. Good, good, good. I'm glad you're loving it. I feel like we should do a bit more. I'm glad you love it, Jenna. So now I'm just expanding your capacity a bit. So I'm expanding your boundaries a little bit. It might feel just a tad uncomfortable as we stretch this, but again, it's never going to be more than you can handle or more than you can work with. So it may feel a little bit itchy in the body. I know that sounds weird, but literally as I expand your boundaries and your capacity just a little bit, you might just feel a little antsy, a little itchy, but it's only temporary. Oh, Lauren, I totally get that. And I am so sorry that has happened. See, and like we had talked about last time, that's coming from people, this hair just keeps like migrating all around my face. Some people can't accept what's real or that, you know, what you have going on could be real because they don't believe that it's something that could just be a realistic even for them. Like they're not able to have that kind of dream or to believe that that kind of experience could be real for them. So it's really not about you. I know it negatively affects you, unfortunately, but it's more about them and their inability to have a dream like that. So just expanding your boundaries just a little bit. Take a big deep breath in as I push a little bit more. Breathe in. As you breathe out, envision your energy just widening. Widening all the way around you, allowing more space, more air to flow within. I allow for my energy, my body to open, to allow more space within. I make room for more within. I make room for bigger dreams that may challenge my, I'm hearing perception, challenge my perceptions, especially of what's real. I make room in my energy to challenge myself. And it's going to feel good. Instead of fearing this challenge, I meet it with excitement. Ooh, and I feel like maybe that could make some of your heads just a little bit too floaty. So let's ground. Grounding, grounding, grounding. That made me a little floaty. Yes, I challenge my limiting beliefs. Exactly. Oh, let's get some hematite in. That was really floaty. Instantly grounding. We don't want to get too floaty and like fly off the planet here. Thank you, Emmy, for the heart me. Thank you, homebody. Angelica's like, I do. Same. I totally would if I could. You do. Again, there's a fine balance. You have to have a little delulu to be successful. Just a little, just enough. I mean, think about all of the things that were discovered and were invented, and how many people told those people that discovered or invented something that it wouldn't work, or they're thinking too big, or they're just dreaming, and they made some of the most amazing things, things that save lives, you know, things that we use every day. And think about how many naysayers they had along the way. The first airplane, yes. And think about when you read that story or you hear the history about the first airplane, try to put yourself in the shoes of that time. It does sound delulu. Like, what? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing with these wings? What are you doing jumping off of things? Like, it sounds crazy, but it ended up working. It ended up leading to one of our biggest modes of transportation. Yes, a lot of doubters are afraid. Especially, it's the fear of failing that holds a lot of people back and, puts them in a space of doubt. Delulu is the only solution. I love it. Just the perfect dose. Aw, Lauren, what in the world? Jenna, are you in the Facebook group? That reminded me of something. So when I am creating something and I'm on the right track, I'll get encouragement from the universe. And it's usually like the most off the wall saying. And I posted it in the Facebook group. I'll probably share it publicly, but I don't know if you saw it. And Soraya, I believe is who it was, asked if we could put it on a t-shirt. So you gotta go see it. It's yeah, when I'm on the right track, I get just like the most off the wall encouragement from the universe. It's hilarious. Absolutely. Amelia. Absolutely. I am so sorry. And by the way, if you want to go to my Facebook right now, Amelia, your comment just reminded me, I have a package open for 2 people who are actually ready to move their souls into the next phase. I will post it on Instagram, and then of course I'll make some sort of posting here on TikTok. But if you're interested right now, you're like moving my soul into the next phase, listening to my intuition to what is soul aligned for me. I'm ready to do that. I'm ready to go all in. I'm ready to do some fast-paced energy healing. Head over to my Facebook to read about the package that was channeled, and it's just for 2 people only. I'm hearing one is needing more emotional support in the emotional realm, emotional development, and one is needing more support in like career soul path expansion. Oh, angelic, we do. Oh no, Jenna, I can't remember if you're in there or not. Put that on a shirt and even a tumbler. I need to. I feel like I've heard it before, so I don't know if it's already trademarked. It probably is. I don't know. Oh, burrito time shirts would be good. Okay, so I was thinking about shirts earlier this year, and my sister makes shirts, so maybe I'll start looking into them. Thank you for the follow, Tiara. Welcome in. Do you say it Tiara or Tiara? Ooh, nice and grounded. I feel headache energy. Who has a headache? Who's hurting my head right now? And why? I'm just kidding. Let's bring something in for the headaches. What do I want? What do I want? Let's bring in lapis. Lori, absolutely. Just consent to the flow of Reiki energy. Let it start to warm your body, fill your spirit as we work here. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's bring in, I almost called it sodalite. It's not sodalite. It is lapis. Ah, wow. Good. I'm glad you're feeling so much better. I am so sorry, Cassidy, that you're dealing with grief too. But you are all welcome here. And Reiki will hold you and support you. Giving the head a bit more energy. Bringing in soothing water. Someone needs to hydrate. Part of your headache is hydration. And I'm hearing blue Gatorade. Who likes blue Gatorade? I do. Oh, Jenna, what in the world? What happened? Oh, Cassidy. Big hugs to you, energetic hugs. drinking pink. Oh my gosh, I love it. I want a Gatorade now. I don't have any Gatorade. Yes, exactly, Jenna. Yeah, we do tend to think of self-care as just like the material things we can do for ourselves, but it's also the spiritual. And literally having like a cup of tea and letting yourself sit in silence and enjoy the moment and enjoy peace is a spiritual act of self-care. Oh, Emmy, coconut water, it's not my fave. Someone posted this on Instagram and it cracked me up, but it's so true. Coconut water. I'm sorry if I gross you out. It feels like you're drinking water that someone like already had in their mouth and spit back out. But it's so hydrating. Like it's a very good drink to hydrate you quickly. Thank you for the follow, Plant Whisperer. Welcome in. Oh, Stephanie, I love that. You do, Jenna. Take it all in. Emmy, it does. So I like when I drink coconut water, I have to just chug it just as fast as I can. Like, you know, like I'm taking a shot, just chug it. Because it just, that texture, it's, the thickness is just weird. I like fresh coconut meat. I don't really enjoy dried coconut for some reason. Sprite's a good one. I do love coconut milk. Coconut milk is very good. I don't think I've had the one with pineapple juice in it. Mix mine with sugarless flavored sparkling water. That sounds good. Thank you for sharing the live, BP. Welcome in. Or no, you've been here for a minute. I'm like, forget it. Not welcome in. You've been here. But thank you for sharing. Oh my goodness, I'm being silly tonight. I love that. I'm gonna have to try that, Emmy. That sounds really good. Let's just use water energy in the head. Thank you, BB. Bringing in soothing, cool water into the mind. Yeah, I'm just kind of, some coconut things I like and some I just don't. I do love pineapple. I'm definitely going to have to hydrate after this. I have a candle working to do for someone for their birthday. So by the way, I know my candle listings aren't posted anymore necessarily because I just felt the call to kind of move away from the form that they were in. But if you ever feel like you need a candle working, send me a message and I'll see what I can do, and I'll try to fulfill your request. But again, I took them down because the form that they were in, I just didn't feel like we're serving you all best. So, but if you're like, I just feel like candle working would be the thing for me, let me know. And I may bring them back in a different form, but I'm not sure how just yet. So Erin, I combine energy healing with candle workings sometimes. I use candle workings for different things, like if I'm really needing to move energy really fast. What candle work does is it opens up your energy. It's like when the flame lights up, I can see your energy clearly. I can hear all of your spirits really clearly. It brings you to the spirit world like this. It closes that gap between your own energy and the spirit world as well. And it brings offering and it brings the message that you need, and it works fast. So if you're like, I'm ready to blow this out of the water, I need a quick working, let's do it. That is why I incorporate candle working. So I also do Reiki, read the energy, and do energy healing with it as well. Oh yeah, so we still do the new and full moon candles, just like the standalone energy workings in between. There needs to be a different format that they come in, so I'm working on that. The way that they were structured, I just didn't feel like was serving everyone best, but the new and full moon candles won't be changing. Thank you for the heart puff, Emmy, or the heart puffs. And thank you for the follow, Hillary, welcome in. So bringing in more water energy to the head. So candle magic really helps if we're needing to amp up the speed, we're needing to amp up the manifestation of what we're desiring, of what we're wanting to heal. Candle working is what I bring in. It's like the thing I have in my back pocket, and I'll bring it out. Oh my gosh, thank you everyone. So I have I'll show you, I'll try to show you. So see this table over here? This is where I do my workings. This is actually, I can't talk, actually the setup from the full moon that we had. So I do my workings right there. And I put, depending on what I'm needing, I'll put crystals, I'll put herbs, I'll use different oils, of course, depending on what I feel is needed in the working. But what I do at its core is I actually put your energy in that candle, so it like shoots out like a rocket. So that is how it also works, is by putting your energy and your intention inside of it. Thank you for sharing, Stephanie. I haven't used candles since I've had the fans on. Oh my gosh, angelic. That makes sense though, because it could like whip the flame around. Oh, Cassidy, thank you. Totally, I get it, angelic. I don't have a fan in here. Well, I'm not going to show you my ceiling, but there's no fan in here. There's just a vent under my desk over here, and it doesn't really interfere when we're burning candles because it's so low to the ground and off to the side. Thank you for the follow, Queer Belle. Welcome in. And just calming everyone's energy as we start to wrap up. Sending waves of energy, kind of like combing through your energy. What is this like little nice jazz mix that just came on here? This is Serene Steady Lo-Fi Tones. I don't know why that's playing because we were on chakra healing. But now lo-fi music is playing. I like it, I dig it. Do you guys like it? I mostly play lo-fi music in the background. If I'm not playing frequency music, I'm playing chilled cow lo-fi in the background for the pets. Maybe we should switch up the playlist and do some lo-fi. Right, Cassidy? I'm glad you like it. The universe is like, let's change it up. I love chilled cow too, especially during the panorama, at the height of the panorama. You know, when most of us were home, I was home the whole time. I just had chilled cow in the background going all the time. You know, trying not to lose it. I know, I still call it chilled cow, even though it's lo-fi girl. It's still chilled cow at my core, in my heart. Oh, I love that, Cassidy. And let me keep combing through your energy. Just let these relaxing waves flow through your energy. Did they say why they changed it from chilled cow to lo-fi girl? I don't know that I really like ever saw anything about it. Yeah, during the height of the panorama, we would have lo-fi going on in the background. We would have the windows open, letting the sun in, baking bread, you know, doing all the activities that a lot of people did. Watching Tiger King, you know, trying not to go stir crazy. At what point was Tiger King? Was that early on, or was that kind of in the middle? I don't even know. I don't want to relive the Tiger King era though. That was too much for me. Too much. I couldn't handle all that craziness. It was early on, okay. It stressed me out watching that. I found a subliminal and it had some really cool jazz on it. That's really cool. Started a vegetable garden. I love it. $21,000 likes. Thank you, everyone. It was indeed such a wild time. Did a lot of hiking, got a lot of ticks on me. That was not so fun. We did. We lived through a lot. That, I'm not gonna lie. While at times it was quite enjoyable to be unplugged from the world, because I'm someone who really does like my downtime. I'm someone that needs to recharge, you know, quite often. So I did enjoy that. But even for someone like me who is okay with being a bit more of a hermit at times, it's rough. It's rough to, you know, be that isolated. It definitely was a lot. I don't know, Angelic. I don't know. I feel like it goes through phases where we're promoted a lot and phases where we're more intimate. I kind of feel like the universe just brings in who needs to be here. So that's just what I focus on, is now calling in the people who are ready to work with us, work with me, dive deeper, hear our messages, and yeah, that's just what I focus on now. Yeah, exactly, Lauren. Thank you, Cassidy, for the roses. And let me start tucking you in like little burritos. Little energetic burritos, whatever kind you would like to be. I think I would like a shrimp burrito. I always love shrimp. Making sure your edges are nice and tucked. We're just getting a mix of music. Now we have some flutes. Breakfast burrito. Shrimp chimichanga. I love that. Taro, what are you doing just coming in? I'm gonna do your birthday candle. It's Taro's birthday, by the way, everyone. I'm gonna do your birthday candle after we get off here. Oh, that is nice, Lauren. They are, aren't they, Cassidy? Steak burrito, yum. I'm sorry. Taro, I'm so excited to do it for you. All right, you are all tucked in. Let me seal you in, seal you in. All right, good night. See you in the next one. Good night. You are fine. Happy birthday, Taro, and I will be doing your candle for you. Good night.